Well, hey folks, how you doing? I haven't been in front of the camera in a while, but for this occasion, I think it's required. 10 years. I've been on YouTube as of yesterday for 10 years. That's crazy, man. I started my channel, or at least I opened the account, September 11th, 2006. For the stupidest reasons in the world, but I basically opened the account so that I could favorite videos. Essentially, it just started off as a normal logistics type of thing. I just wanted to be able to favorite videos so I could watch them again later. And you know, I started subscribing to people on YouTube. I started really seeing the potential of this website. It was just it was like Newgrounds on crack at the time. It was really cool. Just a good place, a good repository of videos to watch. And it was great, man. It was absolutely great. A lot of people I watched back then, I still watch now. James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd. I started watching him on YouTube, thanks to YouTube. Who else? I think I really should talk about the people that have inspired and influenced me over the years in the type of videos that I make, because I didn't make videos in 2006. I started making them in 2007. 2006 and most of 2007 I was just a regular user on YouTube. I just watched videos. Then in 2007 I started getting into a bunch of different YouTube channels at the time. I don't remember if I subscribed to any of them right away, but the person that made me make a YouTube video, I need to mention, was part of that year, and that was Zipster08. He's still around today. He doesn't make videos as regularly as he used to, but but he was big back in the day. He was really funny. Him and Naltz and I forget who else. There were a lot of good YouTubers back then. I remember the shoes video. That was big back then. I forgot if that was 2007 or 8, but yeah, there was stuff like that back then. YouTube was a lot more laid back. It had a real big sense of humor. It was good days, man. Good days. So Zipster08, he's the one that made me make a YouTube video, and it was a video that has been taken down since because it was embarrassing. It was the first ever like coming out day video I ever made, and that was when I was 16. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I took that down. I've tried to remake that video ever since, and I never really could successfully. I think I could now, 10 years later. I could actually make that video now that I'm like someone who's like working and has a job, a steady job, and is not so broken in the head anymore and not going through changes constantly. I could do that again. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll be the video I put up after this. You know, you guys have been there with me through those rides. Those of you who've been subscribed for a long time know that I've had a little trouble discovering myself. But the good news is I haven't in terms of YouTube. It's been an instinctual thing from day one. I made that video that Zipster08 inspired me to make, and you know, I ended up taking it down. And, you know, I put up random stuff over the years. I made music videos with dolphins because I was into dolphins at the time for whatever reason. I just thought Pink Floyd and dolphins went together, so made videos like that. I still have them somewhere, and I thought they were pretty cool at the time, but none of them were my own footage, so... And neither were my own music either. It was all copyrighted stuff, so... Unfortunately, yeah. So, I think it's only appropriate to talk about the YouTubers that have influenced me over the years. I think the first one that really influenced me a lot was Zipster08, as we mentioned earlier. You know, he made me make my first YouTube video, which was embarrassing and doesn't exist anymore. After that, you know, my channel started to sort of evolve away from just a webcam video or two over to tech videos, you know, whatever I was interested in at the time. I even made music videos featuring Pink Floyd and dolphins at one point. I don't know, I was weird back then. Teenage years, you know. And, you know, I just thought it went together, so I took Pink Floyd and dolphins and videos. I also made videos that were just random clips, just smashed together from movies or whatever, and from some Will the Plank videos. Will, I'm sure you remember those. Randomness epitomized. Do any of you remember that? I was so bored when I was a kid. those I can look back on and go, wow, I was really bored back then. And you know, fond memories, man, fond memories. So yeah, so then my channel sort of has evolved over the years. None of this is in any particular order, by the way. The Zipster one was the first, but after that, there was the randomness epitomized stuff, just because I was a bored teenager. And then there were YouTubers that I had watched since starting the channel, like I think earlier I mentioned AVGN, Zipster08, but there were two in particular that influenced the video style that I make now. That is Cassette Master and V Westlife. Cassette Master was a huge one, huge influence, because I've discovered his videos, I forget how. I'd stumbled across videos about tape recorders that he was doing. And he made videos in a format that is basically the entire basis of the format that I use now for showing you something. Like, let's say I don't know, I want to show you a phone. If I want to show you this phone, it would be in sort of the same style he does, where he just makes a presentation of the object that he's looking at. In his case, it would be a tape recorder, such as the Panasonic RQ-636A or something like that. And he would make a video about that, and I liked the format. It flowed really well, and I always liked tape recorders since I was a kid, so I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. I'll watch some, see some models that are fascinating to me, and I did. And his channel to this day is a repository of tape recorders. It's fantastic if you're into electronics and that sort of stuff. The other person that influenced my video making style a lot is V Westlife. V Westlife, you're the man. His video making style is very direct and to the point, and the reason it influenced me so much is because he would talk about a variety of things that were all within the same subject. It was like tech, but it could be audio or computers or cars. It wasn't tied to one category, and my mind was a little one-track back then, I guess. So that made me go, hey, I could do stuff about, I could just make videos about stuff I'm interested in, which is basically what I take from watching V Westlife's videos, is that he just makes a video about something he's interested in. That's exactly what I do. So I took from that sort of attitude what I do with my videos. And I'd say the third person that influenced me is Retro Chad. He does a similar thing that that Cassette Master does, where he'll just make a presentation of a thing. And in his case, the ones that I saw and was interested in the most were the vintage TVs. I love those vintage TVs, and watching him restore stuff. He also did a Linux video with a computer, which I thought was interesting. He had a video where he had basically a music system on some computers set up throughout his house, and I thought that was so cool. I'd say the person that made me really kick off the computer stuff was Max Arcade. Max Arcade, you're also the man. He, when I saw his videos, I saw just, they had a flow to them that was very nice. And I think even before I really started watching his videos a whole lot, I was still interested in computers. I'd built my own computer. So that really made me sort of take off with a format that worked. And he's also the reason that I put dates on my videos. I just thought that was a useful thing, so that I know when I did what I did, so I can look back at it. Who else influenced me? Some of the Linux guys on YouTube have also influenced my video making style. If any of you guys remember the OzGUI Tech Show, there was some drama surrounding him, but again, he had a video format that I really liked. You know, you can say what you want about what he's done or the drama he's been involved in, but I liked the format of his videos, and that sort of influenced me a little bit, as not nice of a situation as that surrounded him happened to be. Yeah, a lot of where I take my influence from YouTubers has been formatting. So that's pretty fantastic. Good stuff. I really like. If any of you that have influenced me happen to watch my videos, I know a couple of you do. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've given me a lot of inspiration and a lot to work with, and it's a privilege to work with you guys. Because literally on YouTube, we're all working with each other, and I find that awesome. So, thanks, guys. You've given me a lot of, you've given me a lot to work with, and I've developed my own style out of just about all this stuff, and thank you. So, I've had a lot of influence from other YouTubers, and I've developed sort of my own style that I can almost do on autopilot now. It's fantastic. So, I can do a presentation about, a lot of different things. I mean, yeah, the tropes of mine for a while were, let's put a stereo everywhere. The bathroom stereo. I think I got that influence from just really getting into audio stuff around 2009. Watching some of UXW Bill's videos a couple of years later didn't help. Bill's been a fantastic person since I've met him through YouTube and through other means. He's also I've made some great friends on here. I really have. I've made some awesome friends. Bill's one of them. Many of you that watch my videos are some great online friends. You really are. So it's been an absolute privilege. But anyway, yeah. Watching UXW Bill's videos didn't help with the stereo habit. I've cut back on that since. I'm trying to cut back the excess in my life a little bit more, which is why you don't see me making like a video of me of another trope of mine of changing out the bedside computer every week. That's become a meme by itself, I think. I don't know, and videos about ThinkPads and keyboards, mechanical keyboards. I have my little tropes, people have made fun. I've had friends make fun of me for them, and it's hilarious sometimes. So, so yeah, it's just crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been 10 years, but I look back on it, and a lot's happened in my life since then. I've gone from a high school student at the beginning of my YouTube career to just a regular working guy. It's crazy. I've literally grown up with YouTube. I've grown up with all of you guys, and it's cool, man. It's really cool. So I just want to say what a journey it's been. What a journey it's been. And I don't plan on going anywhere unless the website really goes to hell somehow. So 10 years, guys. 10 years. That's all I can say. I hope you guys have enjoyed my 10 years on YouTube, my 8 or 9 years of making videos, and I've really enjoyed meeting everybody, conversing with you guys. Growing up with all of you has been so much fun. I don't intend to stop making videos because I still think it's fun. I'm going to do it as long as it's fun. If I have to take a break for a couple months because I'm getting burnt out on it, I'm still going to come back. I'm not going anywhere. As long as there's stuff to make videos of, I'll be doing it, and it might not always be tech. It might be something else. This is a channel about stuff that I'm personally interested in, and I'm taking you along for the ride. So as long as I'm interested and you're interested, we're good. So I'm gonna end this here. It's been a wonderful 10 years. Here's to another 10 more, man. Absolutely. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 10 years and look forward to another 10 years, hopefully. So have a good one, everybody. Ciao.